going into a game like this where it could have an impact on who wins the conference championship, how do you guys approach it knowing that, every game is really important?
Yeah, so last week was a tough loss against Lures. They're a very good team. We're a good team. I mean, it was a battle, and we know that there's a lot of teams 2-1 right now. Some good football teams. Dwenger being the only undefeated team. So we know we need to come out here and play how we know how to play, and play as a team. So that's kind of how we're looking at it right now, and how it's an opportunity to get back in the driver's seat in the conference.
Yeah, coming off a close loss at Bishop Lures, what's the focus in practice this week to get ready for Friday?
We're kind of focusing on getting a better start. Our start last week was not very good. I mean, we came out, I think they went on 17-0 run, something like that. They were up by a lot of points, so our focus this week is kind of coming out with some fire and being able to take that first hit that the other team gives us and being able to bounce back from it.
Dwenger has been exceptional defensively, starting with the shutout at Wayne in week 1. I know it was rainy, but it's still pretty impressive. What concerns you about their defense? What are you guys going to have to do well offensively to put up some points against this D?
Yeah, their defense is really good. I mean, obviously we watch film week in and week out, so we've been game planning against them. They've got a good linebacking core. Their secondary is pretty good, so we're just going to play how we know to play. I mean, Coach Skelton's a great coach, so he's going to put us in the best position to score the ball, and hopefully we'll be able to put up some points against them. So,
final question for me: what are you most looking forward to about this Week 4 matchup at your place, where it should be packed and all eyes on this game?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the atmosphere. I mean, we love to play. Our whole team loves to play in front of the crowd. It's a great crowd. Our student section this year has been the best it's been in many years. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to, just getting to play in front of our home crowd finally in a very big game that could decide the conference. So we're kind of excited to do that. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most.
Obviously, you guys are coming off a good game, but a close loss to Bishop Lures. What's the focus on practice this week to refocus and get ready to play a good Bishop Dwenger team on Friday night?
I think we're just focusing on starting off fast. Like, we played really well in the second half, and that's kind of been the theme throughout our season, has been starting slow and then having to dig our way, like we dig ourselves into a hole and not being able to get out of it. So this week we've been focusing on starting fast.
You guys have played in a lot of big games already, Concordia, Bishop Lures, now you got Bishop Dwenger. How confident is this team in playing in one of the biggest games each week around this area?
We're confident every week. We feel like we have one of the most talented squads in the SAC, and we're confident in the work we put in the offseason, and we're just ready to fix all the little things and compete with anybody, really.
Defensively, what do you guys have to do well to slow Bishop Dwenger down? What are the keys to coming out victorious on Friday defensively?
Well, they run the ball a lot, so it's going to be a physical game, and we're ready for that. We want that. And on the secondary part of things, we just got to be ready to fix those little holes that we've been having in the last couple of weeks, and we'll be fine.
The SAC has been unpredictable this year. It looks like almost every team has a shot to win the SAC championship. How much fun is it to go out on a Friday night knowing that each game really counts, because you never know who's going to win, who's going to lose on a Friday?
It's awesome. That's what you live for as a player. It's a lot of fun, and we really love it here at Homestead.
All right, Coach. Obviously, a big game this week, especially considering how unpredictable the SAC has been, could have a big impact on who wins the victory bell when it's all said and done. So how is your team approaching this week, and what are you doing to get ready for the challenge that Dwenger presents on Friday?
Well, we're practicing as hard as we can. You're right. Every week is huge, and in this conference, you never know. And if you don't come ready to play, you get beat, obviously. So we're trying to get our kids to start a little better this week, and so we're practicing with that emphasis, and making sure there's a sense of urgency in every drill and things like that, trying to get our motor running a little earlier in practice. Maybe that'll help us start better.
What are your biggest concerns against a Dwenger team that has really been solid throughout the course of the first 3 weeks, but also spectacular at times defensively?
Yeah, they're just a very good football team, both sides of the ball. They don't beat themselves. They move the ball on the ground well. They do all the things you want a good high school football team to do. So they present a tremendous challenge on both sides of the ball, and so we've got to be ready and on every phase of the game, and that's what we're trying to do this week.
You guys have played in some big games already this season. Do you feel like this team has kind of a confidence level going into a big game like this, even though you do play some younger players?
I don't think they lack confidence. I think our kids are, they feel like they walk out there that they have a good shot to win it, and they've played like that each game. So and it doesn't matter the age of them. I feel like they feel like they're well prepared when they step on the field. We preach that. It's the preparation makes you confident, and so their preparation's been pretty good.
What's the biggest key to this game, do you think?
who can control the line of scrimmage. I mean, I know it's an old cliche, but the honest truth is it's up and down the line in both sides of the ball. So that's where we've got to win it, and that's where they're going to try to win it too.